Hello and welcome to my new video. Today is the 1st of August and I wanted to show you guys how I start my new month. I think the 1st of the month is like a very important date for me personally because I know I can start fresh and set new goals and review my old goals. So I just wanted to show you what I do. I have some steps written on my phone and I have my journal with me to show you everything, how I do it, what I do, and I hope you will enjoy this video. The beginning of a new month feels like a new start, but I think it's important to review the past month and kind of close it so you can freshly start the new one. So the first thing I do is to take care of my accounting for the last month. So my boyfriend and I, we share expenses on some things we don't. So I think it's important to for me to have an Excel sheet and know exactly what we spent, just to have like an overview of how much money we spend and if we need to adapt. If we're spending too much, or we can spend here more and invest more. I do everything on an Excel sheet. So the most important spendings we have are groceries, and I keep every receipt of the groceries we do and I put them in an Excel sheet to see exactly how much we spent on groceries. And the thing is, we live like in gym lifestyle, and this gym lifestyle is very expensive in terms of food because I feel like these protein products are very expensive. So for that reason, we do spend a little bit more on groceries, but let me show how I do it. As you can see here, all my receipts from the stores, I really keep every single one of them. Then we usually write who paid for it, like here is the name of my boyfriend on top, and then I put it on my Excel sheet. These are the June groceries, these are extra expenses we had. And now I will create a table for July. And get every receipt, and I additionally check on my bank account because sometimes it might happen that I forget to take the receipt, so I always check my bank accounts as well. The second step that still has to do something with closing up the last month is to review your goals. So you can set your goals every month, every week, but if you don't review them and if you actually don't check if you reach your goals, then there is no point to do them. I always write my goals in the beginning. It has mostly to do with fitness, social media, studying, work, and so on. And I try to set my goals not too small and not too big, but I see every month that my goals are just too small, and every month I increase them. And I think when you have a goal in your life and you actually see it on paper, and it's not like, oh, I think about them sometimes, but you have a number, because with numbers it's easier to work. You have a number of, I don't know, your weight, your Instagram followers, your likes, your whatever. It's easy to work towards them. So every time I write my goals, it's always with numbers. I say I want to lose this and this much of weight, I want to eat this and this much calories, so I see exactly and I can actually measure it. If I would say something like, oh, I want to feel happier this month, there's basically nothing I can measure it on, so I rather just set goals with numbers, and that helps me just check if I actually reach them. So let's check my goals from last month. Here you can see the goals of last month. So I put like 3 categories: social media, gym, health, personal habits, and let's review them together. Let's start with the social media. Instagram, 95,000 followers, I did it. TikTok 130,000, I did it. And 4,200 followers on YouTube, I did as well. 3 collaboration, yes. Gym, health, 1,700 calories. I didn't do that every day, so I guess it's just I did it on like normal weekdays, but on vacation and on weekends I definitely ate more calories, so it's like a plus and minus. 5 times gym a week, yes, that was a win. Running more, I did run 1 time, I think that is a failure, so minus. Eat more fiber, I definitely reached that. I improved the fiber intake a lot. Read 10 pages a day, definitely not. 10,000 steps a day, last month I definitely didn't do that. 2 liters of water, I was more consistent but not consistent enough. So as you can see, these personal habits I was really struggling with. Like I was doing them sometimes really regularly, but then I just stopped, and I don't think it's worth like a positive review. Listen more, I think I didn't improve that. Like I didn't see a positive change in that. I definitely listen. I try to listen to my boyfriend and when my mom calls me, but it's not like I improved it positively in any way. So I think it's like a plus minus. Clean the house, dishes every night, vacuum every day, and bed every morning. This definitely also no, because I didn't do that every day. And the thing is, I would also do a plus here if I would do that like 90 or even 85% of the time, but I think it was just like a 50-60%, the same with other things that I failed. So this is really like eye-opening, to be honest, because I didn't reach probably like not half, but a little bit less of my goals. And I feel overall it was a very good month, but still I didn't do these daily habits every day or most of the time, so I feel like it's just very interesting to see. I will do this list for this month, and with my 14 days challenge I will definitely, I'm positive and I believe in myself, I will reach these goals. There will be always goals. I'm really bad in like, I usually fail to do these things, and I'm so mad at myself about it, especially the reading part. Every month I say I will read more, I will read like 10 pages a month and a day, but it's somehow very difficult for me to start reading, and for that reason I started a challenge I think 3 days ago. Today's the 4th day, a 14 days challenge where I have I show everything on Instagram, where I have my goals for every day and I need to reach them. And a challenge like that really helps me with actually achieving my goals, because I feel like I'm sharing it also with you, so it's more like I have a pressure to really deliver, and I will basically not bullshit everyone and post bullshit on my stories, so I actually really do these things. My 14 days challenge contains 10 pages, reading 10 pages a day, drinking 2 liters of water, doing at least 30-minute exercise a day. So every day there is no rest day, but I do my like an upper body sessions, plus I usually did 5 days a week, but on the rest and the 2 rest days I just do a home workout, which is kind of different training because I do HIIT workouts, and I really think that this was something that was missing in my routine, so I would just check out how I like it. I really like it actually, but I will like check if it's really if benefits my like gym routine, so I'm doing that. So every day, no rest days. 10,000 steps a day, which is also very difficult for me, because if you're already doing everyday exercises and you still need to do the 10,000 steps a day, it's like a challenge. Your body is tired, and I feel a lot more tired, which is also good because then I can just like sleep at night. And I really sleep a lot the last days. I sleep very early because my boyfriend sleeps very early, and he wakes up at 4 and I am not waking up at 4, but I want to wake up at 6, and somehow it's just not working. I'm just not waking up. I'm sleeping. Today I slept until 7, yesterday I slept until 8, so I really sleep a lot of hours, and I think my body just needs that. Yeah, so the next thing on my challenge is eating 140 grams protein a day. It's very important because I eat less calories, so I want to keep my muscle. I eat a lot of protein. So the next thing is calories. I eat you can eat your desired amount of calories a day. For me it's 1,700 because I want to lose some fat, and yeah, that's why I'm in a slight deficit. And other than that, I think there is nothing more. Yes, there is one more thing. I only eat healthy snacks. So when I have calories left, and I would usually just go down to the supermarket and buy myself a bar, a sweet bar, I am eating like healthy snacks. I do eat protein snacks because I think these are important to just help me with my protein intake, but I don't eat like Snickers, like I don't know, Twix and stuff, like just salty, sweet and salty also. I don't eat chips. So I think that's very important, just for me to feel healthier and feels like I live like a healthy routine. So this is going for already 3 days. Today is the 4th day. And like that, I just want to assure that I will really reach the goals I set for me last month, because I can see that I didn't do that. Like, I was consistent for a lot of things. I was going to the gym, I reached all my social media goals, and my nutrition was just not in Paris, and when I was on holiday was pretty good. But the reading part and the 1000 steps part was definitely the hardest. The hardest was reading. So if you have any tips for me how to improve that in the future, let me know. But the 1000 steps is just like setting goals and really just do them. Like, I was just, for me, I didn't have a challenge. I didn't have anything that I was holding myself accountable. Yes, I had these goals in the beginning of my month, but it was not like very present. So I think, yes, you need your monthly goals for the next month, but you also need to remind yourself of these things every day, every week, every day, every half of the week, just for you to keep that in mind. And I think this challenge helps me a lot. I post everything on Instagram, and I know a lot of you guys are doing that as well with me. And I also received a lot of messages saying that, oh, I'm already doing that, and it's amazing, because these are things, these are not difficult things, but because there are so many things at once, you need to think about reading, walking, working out, eating healthy. I think because there are a lot of things, it is not very easy. And I wanted to start with just 2 weeks, because I know that when you set like a goal, I don't know, oh, we will be doing this for 2 months. I know this will be too much for me in the beginning, because I want to start. I want to do small steps and improve my habits like that. So the next step, talking about the new month, is setting goals for the new month, and we are already talking about it. So my 13-day challenge will continue, obviously. So every single of these goals I will keep for the month of August, officially the next 11 days, but of course I want to keep it from the whole month. I will be traveling in the middle of August and in the end of August, so I'm really interested about how this will go. It will be like a wedding also, so I guess I will not do that every single day, at least not with the healthy eating. So yeah, the next goals are my social media goals. I set like a follower amount that I would like to reach. I want to grow on social media, and this is a big goal of mine, so I always do Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. I do reach these parts almost every single month because it's going very well, and I'm super happy about that. So for this month I will do that as well. For me personally, I like to think of a realistic goal and then add a little bit on top of that, because reality can make you less motivated, if you know what I mean. Because if you have a bigger goal, you work more and you know that you need to reach a bigger goal, so this is like kind of in your mind already. So I like to take just my numbers from the last month, increase them a little bit. I don't want to set lower goals because I just don't want to make that my reality. When your goals are too big, you might be very disappointed in the end of every month, and that might be very discouraging. So I just suggest you to choose a realistic goal and increase it a little bit, so really are motivated and put more work in. A lot of you are asking me where I purchased this journal, and I already said it a lot of times, but I know that there are plenty of people watching me, and this journal is not available anymore. I bought it at TK Maxx, which is a TJ Maxx basically just in Germany, and the original company is Fringe Studios. But the thing is, at TK Maxx they have products all the time new products, and Fringe Studios, I checked, and they just delivered to the US, but they don't have this specific journal anymore. So unfortunately this is not available. But for writing your goals down, you really just need anything. I used to do that just on a plain journal without anything inside. It works very well to do lists, to do goals. Just put the date on it so you know where you set it, and this is perfectly fine if you have different journals. This specific one which is very cool, has these May goals, or here are the goals of every month. So this is October goals, October to-dos, and this is the first page of every month, and I think it's very cool. But I think a lot of journals have these, and in addition to that, they have these specific dates, every single day of the week, so you can just put their appointments, workouts, things you have to do. I really love it, and I would like myself to create a planner like this. And I think this is the perfect planner because the material of this planner is amazing. It's like faux leather, and for that reason you can clean it when it gets dirty. I don't know if you know, but when you put it in the bag, as girls, it gets so dirty. I don't know from where, but these journals, when the material is soft, it gets super dirty and you cannot get rid of these stains. This, you can actually just wipe it away. It's perfect. It doesn't nick here on this on these ends. It's super stable, and it has the perfect size. I know a lot of you guys have big journals. I'm not a fan of big journals because you cannot take them anywhere with you, and it's just annoying. So this is the perfect size. I think this is A4, in the German sizing, A4. It's really good. A4? No, it's not A4, it's A5, I think. It's very small, you can see it. It fits perfectly in a bag. And this spiral thing is perfect because it's not, if you can see it, it's not going out too much, so it's not too chunky. It's inside, but it's, I think, very important to have it because I don't like journals that are like books where you cannot really open it like that or do like that, if you know what I mean. This is perfect. It's really flexible, if you know what I mean. And the inside is also very cool. I would just like to do a daily journal in my journal personally, but this will be a long journey of mine to produce it. Actually, it takes a lot, and we are on it for sure, but it will take a while because I know a lot of you guys would like to have it, and I really want to just create a very similar one because I think this is just perfect. Choosing new habits and choosing new goals is very important, but I think what is also very important to be very specific about them. So when you are talking about I want to eat healthy, make sure you make a meal plan. Make sure you know exactly what macros you want to eat, how many calories, what products you would like to eat, what products you don't want to eat anymore. I think these things are super important, and I personally didn't do that last month, so I would like to do it this month. Really be specific about the goals, because it's not enough to just write there something that you really don't have a clue about, and it's just like, yeah, I want to eat healthy. Like, what does it actually mean for you? It means so many different things for different people, so it's very important to have specific goals, and I will definitely write them down. Also, when it comes to workouts, I want to work out. Okay, what is your workout plan? My workout plan is 3 times leg day, 2 times upper body, and 2 times HIIT workouts. This is very specific. I already know what HIIT workouts I want to do, and it's this girl Grow My Ananas, I believe, on YouTube, and she has the best HIIT workouts. I'm doing them for years, and I know exactly what I'm doing. And then plan your day, plan your week, exactly with these workouts, when I will do each workout, because otherwise then it will be like, yeah, I will do it today, but when? Today evening, today after I had lunch, or whatever. You never know. It's better to plan exactly how and when you want to do it. That's why, because I struggle a lot with reading, for this month I've thought to myself, let's just pick out the books that you will read this month, exactly the books you want to read. Prepare it, put it on your desk, wherever, so you can see, okay, this is what I need to read. I have it in front of my eyes, and it's exactly planned out which book this will be. I will pick out 3 books, because I don't want to go from literally almost 0 to, I don't know, 5 books a month, but I'm positive that I will read 3 books this month, and if it will be more, that's great as well, but I don't want to set too big of a goals, as I already mentioned before. So this will be my last steps to pick books to read for the month of August, and I already thought about it, and I will quickly show you guys. So the 3 books I picked, the first one will be this book. It's called Influence: The Psychology of Persuasion, by Robert D. Cialdini. Yes, I ordered this book. So all these books are from my boyfriend, and he have read like hundreds of books, as you can see a little bit up here, and he has the best books for like self-improvement and all of these things. So these are all of his books that he already read, and I'm just like keeping up. So this will be the first book. Then this is not his book, this is my book. It's from Colleen Hoover, Verity, and I just wanted to put in a book that is more like something easy to read, a nice story. I know a lot of people are reading these books from Colleen Hoover, and I also read already too, so I definitely just want to enjoy reading also. I mean, these other books are also very enjoyable, and most of them, but I just want a little bit like of a change when I'm reading. So this will be the second book, and the third book I chose is this one. It's called How to Develop Self-Confidence and Influence People by Public Speaking. I am the worst person when it comes to public speaking and speaking in front of people, doing presentations, anything that involves people basically, and speaking, which is crazy because I'm studying law and I'm doing YouTube and I'm doing social media, so it takes a lot to actually start talking. Like, for example, for YouTube, for me it's super difficult, and I really thought in the beginning of my social media history, I thought like I would never be able to speak in front of a camera, like this will never happen. But obviously it did, and I think it's like this with every aspect of your life. I hate public speaking, hate. I always hated it. I have anxiety to do that. I think probably most of the people out there, probably like I would say 95% of people hate this. It's just uncomfortable. It's people are looking at you, you're in the middle of this center, like you're in the middle of everyone's attention. I don't like people giving me attention, a lot of attention in real life, just like all the attention on me. I don't like that. So I really wanted to read that book, and yeah, we all can improve our skills, and I definitely want to do that. So these are the 3 books I will be reading this month, and I already feel so much more calm knowing exactly what I will read and knowing exactly how my routine will be and what are my goals, and these goals like more specific. So I hope I could help you with this video, and I hope that you could adapt some of these things I'm telling you. Also for me, this month will be a little bit different because we grow every month and it's not the same every month, and I also, a lot of these things I'm doing for the first time and I'm realizing a lot of things for the first time. So, and next time I'll be growing even more, and next month I will do this video again and tell you other things. I think it's important to just always grow and look how we can improve our lives. I definitely want you to take something from this video and to set goals, specific goals, to definitely look back, review your life, what you did, and set new goals. I hope you could take something from this video, and let me know if you like this kind of videos as well. I have a lot of ideas. My next video will be how to stay disciplined. I already announced this on Instagram, and I will do these kind of more motivational productivity videos because I think you like it and I think these help you a lot. So let me know in the comments if you do, or what you would like to see. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.